guys, welcome back to the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, joined here with Terry Edelman, and then we have today some NBA for you guys. 4 games. I'll have one play, but the line's already moved, so I'm not sure how valuable that's going to be. And then Terry has 11 games of hockey to talk about for you guys. So should have some decent amount of games and stuff to go over and everything for today. But before we jump into today's play, we'll go over what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. I don't know what it is. I'm not. We're not betting any more of the littler NITs, CBIs, or anything with the college basketball. We cannot hit a bet with that for our life. 0-3 in that yesterday. We had the unders in the first two games. They both were looking good in the beginning and then exploded. And then South Alabama couldn't win by more than 9 points. So 0-3 there. Probably one of the more frustrating things is I had the Miami Heat. I had them at essentially a pick 'em, 117 money line. The Sixers announced that Joel Embiid and James Harden out. I'm thinking, okay, cool. It's moved to a 7.5, 8-point line. That Heat money line should be good. It's now sitting at like a minus almost 300. The Sixers won by 6. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. I guess should have faded the injury report. It happens. My only winner yesterday was when the Timberwolves covered, and they lost, but they covered. So that works out nicely. So Denver back in that 6th spot in the West. And they play today, so go Nuggets. Yeah, ended up being a 1 Oh, and Nick missed his hockey play on the site, so it ended up being like a 1-5 night on the site. We need to start turning this around before the Sweet 16 and baseball season, and it's just been a little bit of a rough ride, but ready to keep rolling. Kind of like almost like a night off for me because we got 4 games in the NBA. I got 1 play, and I have 3 college baseball, which are scrolling in the scroller as well. So kind of going to be a lighter day for me. Terry, how did you do yesterday? Have you been doing well at least?
Yeah, something happened yesterday.
I wonder what happened. I can't tell what happened with you.
I don't know. Something happened yesterday. The Wild. What an excellent game yesterday. Obviously, Fleury was not in that.
No.
But just him being on the bench. And I said it on both the shows I was on yesterday. Talbot's not just going to roll over and die. And in our group chat, it sounded like Weapon X was thinking that maybe Talbot knows that he's not going to be the starter. And some people probably thought that he was probably just going to give up and be like, that's like, I lost. I'm not going to be the starter, and kind of have a hissy fit and a temper tantrum. But instead, he came out and pitched a shutout against the Vegas Golden Knights, which is, I didn't predict that he was going to get a shutout, but I thought he was going to have a very good game, and that's what he did. So the Wild won, covered the puck line, covered the regulation. My Boston, Minnesota money line won. So it was an okay night. A couple other losing bets, but it is what it is. Today's card is nice. I like it. There is quite a few games though that I'm gonna have to parlay. I know the P word, but there's a lot of these money lines that I don't want to take this team in regulation because we are getting close to the end of the season here. Teams are going to be tightening up on defense. We're going to see a lot more closer games. So for me, it's smarter to pair 2 money lines together than to take teams in regulation, certain teams. So yeah,
That's fair. And with the Talbot thing, it's kind of you kind of expect him to play better now. Because if you're thinking about it, he's kind of playing for a job for next year to become the starter again. Because most likely, I think Marc-Andre Fleury will probably just be here for this year.
He said he wants to play one more year, and Bill Guerin said that he wants to sign him. So most likely, what would happen is if Fleury does like it here and does decide to resign, and I say here because I'm in Excel Energy Center, as you can see. No, okay, but no, if Fleury does like it and does resign, Talbot will get traded because the Wild have cap issues coming.
Oh, yeah.
So Talbot would get traded, but even then, he has something to play for because another team, he wants to impress a future other team.
Yeah, even Finnegan thinks so. So, no, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's just telling us that he likes Marc-Andre Fleury. So that works. We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll go through some games for today. Marco's saying, "What up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Dang right." Juju to Kansas City is going to make the Chiefs much better this season. The rich keep getting richer. I'll make a prediction for that AFC West. Whoever comes out of it loses in the first round because those teams are going to be beating each other up the entire year to the point where when they get to the postseason, whoever's in there is not going to play all that well. Because I don't think any of those teams are going to get the bye. I think whoever wins the division will end up getting like the 3 spot. Just because of all those teams are really good, I could see all of them having a little bit higher of seeding, and maybe you get 2, maybe even 3 of those teams in the playoffs. But I have a feeling AFC West will do great all regular season and then struggle in the playoffs. That'll be my prediction. Good NBA picks yesterday. I mean, I went 1-1, so it's whatever. What up, guys? Hit the like button. Dang right. Suppness. All right, we're good. We got a suppness. Let's get it. Pistons last night. Shake my head was down. Was a letdown. Didn't cover at all. 1 point was down 20 to Portland. I told you guys not to trust the Pistons yesterday. Did I bet it? No, but because I didn't bet it, it happened. So there you go. Hey, Terry, how about those Wild last night? Yeah, he's not really too excited about his Wild. Occupancy saying the Wild playoff dreams. There you go. Arizona baseball won yesterday. Yes, they did. They were down 3-1 and then ended up putting up like 6 runs in 1 inning and ended up winning 10-3. So that was beautiful. Yes, fantastic. Actually, that was the only other thing I had for that one. Of course, the bum goes to Cleveland and big what? And win big. What story? Fairy tale. Shake my head. Nets blow out the Utah Jazz. Nets keep winning. Yeah, kind of a weird night last night. No, I kind of expected LeBron to have a good game. I'm surprised that the Jazz lost, though. I don't mind it because personally, as a Nuggets fan, it's nice to see those teams kind of lose. Bold prediction, Cam Talbot starts game 1 of the playoffs. We'll see.
Well, see, the thing is that if Fleury plays more than 4 games, if Fleury wins more than 4 games, so 4 or more, and the Wild make the Western Conference Championship, I think that's blanking.
It's part of the one trade thing, yeah.
Then they get a first, then Chicago gets a first instead of a second.
Yep.
If Minnesota doesn't make the Western Conference Finals,
they get a second. So the Blackhawks are rooting for the Wild now.
Play 4 games. So it might actually be smarter if Talbot's playing well right into the playoffs. It might be smarter to let him have a shot first, because if you can give a second instead of a first, then hey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, Dallas, moneyline parlay. What you think? All right.
The first one is wrong. The first one is a loser. The second one might be good, but the first one is this Hurricanes team cannot score goals. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I do know Knicks on them, but they can't. Yeah.
Lightning. Hornets game went nowhere near the over, or Houston game had a big surprise. Miami loses straight. Yeah, I know. A lot of crazy night last night. I didn't even get anything. Cavs had no answer for LeBron. Nice Bruins play. Just hit. It just hit the like my boy. Let's get it. Knicks money line. I know Nick's a fan of that one. They're +3. Yeah. No. Yeah. Nick likes it. Caps Devils money line. We'll go over all that stuff in a minute. Terry, I took your Wild and Reg pick. Thank you. Thunder was down almost 30. I didn't think they would come back and cover that 14. Yeah, I didn't think so either. Kind of a little surpriser there. Minnesota +2 and a hook and the under all day. Love that Minnesota play. I like it. Yep. I didn't think a vet like Fleury was going to complain about resting. Plus, it gives Talbot a reason to play his A game every outing. I mean, Talbot's kind of like the Talbot for Vesna, right? Anyways, we'll go ahead. I'll quickly kind of run through these 4 NBA games, pulling up covers now so I get my statistics and stuff. The Warriors. Wow, I'm kind of. The Warriors are in Orlando taking on the Magic. 7-point favorites are the Warriors. Total of 215. Yeah, I don't think I'm going after this one. I have one play today. It's kind of fallen out, but I kind of will still take it at that point. It'd be a lean towards Orlando. Just because is Curry still out? That's the only explanation why this would be single digits. It would kind of make sense if he was. Let's see. Curry's still out for this one. So that kind of makes sense at this point. It would be a lean towards Orlando, but I'm personally not going after this game. Orlando has not been good. Golden State has not been good. Golden State keeps dropping in the standings. They're currently sitting in third, 2.5 games ahead of Utah, but that's a small gap for them. So we'll see how that one goes. But this one, it would be a lean towards Orlando, but I'm not going to go and bet it. No Curry, no play of the day. You put $3 on it. Get it, Nick. +130. Cole Anthony. Yeah, I don't mind Cole Anthony stuff. That works. He's been playing well all year for Orlando. So there you go. The Atlanta Hawks are in New York taking on the Knicks. It's a 3.5 point spread, total of 225. I'd be careful with the Knicks. They're not going to have Julius Randle for this game. Bogdanovich is questionable for Atlanta. Still no John Collins for Atlanta. It would be a lean towards the Knicks. They have been covering they haven't covered their last 2 games, but they've covered in 7 out of their last 9. So they've been playing pretty good basketball lately. Atlanta have covered 2 out of their last 10, so not playing well at all for them. This would be a lean towards the Knicks. Not enough for me to want to throw my money on them, but lean towards the Knicks. I know Nick likes the Knicks today. I'm saying Nick way too much. I don't like it. So if that's the case, I'm moving on to the next game. The Chicago Bulls are in Milwaukee. And this line is the one that I have. I got the Bucks at 5.5, and it's moved to 7.5. I would still take Milwaukee. They're not going to have Chris Middleton. He's going to be out. But I really don't think that's going to be a big deal. The Chicago Bulls have been struggling. They've won 3 out of their last 10, covered in 2 out of their last 10, and they just played last night where they won against the Raptors, and they won by 14. But they're on a second leg of a back-to-back. They had to travel from Canada to Milwaukee. Milwaukee's kind of rested, even though there is no Middleton for today. Giannis props, holiday props, all of those would be valid for this one. I'm going after Milwaukee for that one. I'll go back to the chat in just a second. because we got one more game to look at. The LA Clippers are in Denver taking on the Nuggets. Nuggets are 6.5-point favorites. Total of 223 in this game. This one's a no play. I'm not. I feel like 6.5 is a slightly too much for the Nuggets, so it'd actually be a lean towards the Clippers to cover. I still think the Nuggets win this game. They definitely need to in order to keep away from the Timberwolves catching them. Clippers are still without their big guys, and Norman Powell's still out for them. Denver getting healthy, and Michael Porter Jr. is looking towards a March return. He could be on a report on the 15th. Porter back injury could return as soon as next week. He could be playing when we go see him in Charlotte. That would be awesome. But that would be definitely a big help for the Nuggets. I'm not betting them today. Of course, if you're looking for it, what's the line? Let's see. For the old reliable Nikola Jokic triple-double. Where is his line at? Recorded triple-double, plus 225 for Nikola Jokic. So there you go. Might be a spot as well for Nikola Jokic triple-double. But my only play in the NBA will be the Bucks. I got him at 5.5. I would still probably take him at 7.5 for this game. There you go. There's all of the NBA plays. Under 226 in the Nets game, I could see that. Bucks money line, yes. Nuggets money line, yes. Pittsburgh money line, Rangers money line, Caps money line, Detroit money line, Yotes money line, UTEP money line. I didn't look at the UTEP game. We'll go over all the NHL games in a minute. I think the Bucks roll the Bulls. Yep. Bucks to the bank. You won your Matic Monday parlay. I didn't put mine in. I forgot to put one in. I'll be in for Last Woody Standing today. It starts today over on the Max Wagers Network. Anyways, we'll go ahead and jump into some hockey for Terry. Get him involved. Oh.
Before we go into hockey, I have one pick I want to give out for another sport.
Oh boy!
If you can do me a huge favor and bring that up. Oh shoot! Okay, I have to unzoom a little bit.
Nope. I saw Yankees. I'm not involved.
No. You'll like this. Okay, hold on. So this is the lineup for today. The Blue Jays have decided to put their opening night lineup in, while the Yankees decided to put in Rizzo, Torres, and a bunch of nobodies.
Enciarte is a starter.
Oh, okay. Well, if you look at this lineup here and you look at this lineup here, I know it's spring training. I know. But the Jays have been playing well in spring training. And when I see this, that catches my attention.
And the Cooch is pitching today.
Yes, his first game here. And
I will say, looking at those, it would be a lean towards the Yankees. No, I'm kidding. But you probably will only see one, maybe two at bats for the starters for Toronto.
I think they went 2 or 3 last game. Like Guerrero had 2 or 3 chances last game, I'm pretty sure. But even just if they have 2 each, like this is not fair for the Yankees. Like this is not a fair matchup here. So yes, the odds have accounted for that, but I will be on the Blue Jays puck line, run line. Sorry, not hockey. Plus 110. I think they absolutely smash. Obviously, they're taking this division rival seriously, putting their starters in like that. So I think they come to play, and I think they smash the Yankees. So free baseball pick. Baseball's back.
My book only has the money lines. It doesn't have the run lines. Damn it, because Blue Jays are minus 170. And I'm not like I was about to say I'll tell you on that one, but they don't have run lines. So screw you, book. Anyways, you like Dallas and the under in St. Louis. We'll go over all those games. Great lineup. Love the Cooch. Of course, you gotta love the Cooch. Vladdy. Vladdy's a little bit overrated. Wander Franco for MVP this year. No, I was a big component where I liked Vladdy over Shohei last year for MVP. But that was just me. I like the Detroit Red Wings, BJs. Who doesn't love the BJs? Blue Jays puck line, LOL. Starters only play 5 innings though. Yeah, and then Cooch will probably pitch maybe 2. So I'm not gonna touch baseball until regular season. That's kind of my deal. But we'll jump into some hockey. Because gotta try to run through these hockey games. Got 11 of them. Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes. It's essentially a pick 'em. 115 favorite. Home favorites are the Canes. Total of 5.5. Started off. Where are you looking?
Yeah, sorry, you guys are gonna hear some drilling. My neighbors are doing drilling beside me, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about that. Carolina 0-3-1 in their last 4. They've lost 4 in a row. 1 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. The Canes have just forgot how to score goals. And now they're going. They're at home facing Tampa, who's 2-4 in their last 6. So not playing the best either. 5 straight unders for Tampa Bay as well. Tampa Bay is locking down the defense here. I'm on Tampa Bay money line plus 100, and I'm on the under, also plus 100, under 5.5. These two teams are playing extremely low-scoring games right now. And as I said, the Hurricanes do not know how to score a goal right now. So the under in Tampa is the way I'm going on this. And you could, even if you wanted to, I'm not going to because they're both plus money, but I wouldn't talk anybody off parlaying the two together, which would be a nice plus price. Let me see here. Tampa and the under would be plus 300. So you could take that with what you do, but I think Tampa wins this 3-0 or 3-1. I think it's a low scoring game.
There you go. Over or under in the Yanks versus Jays. I don't have a total for that game on my book. I just have the lines, and that's it. So I don't know what the total is. Do you have a total for that game? For your Yankee game?
Let me
or
look
Blue
here.
Jays, whatever.
Yeah, there's totals at my book here. 10.
10?
10.0 minus 105 for the over, minus 115 for the under.
I'll say spring training probably look towards overs just because of they're playing a bunch of players that, especially pitchers that don't pitch all that well. By the way, the Mets are only a minus 150 and Jacob deGrom is starting. Just want to mention that one.
I haven't looked at any other. I've just been focusing on the Blue Jays because I've been watching them in spring training. So I've just been kind of focusing on them. And
I was looking at one of the teams that I looked at to back a lot last year during spring training was the Kansas City Royals. But that's just another story. We'll talk more college. We'll talk more spring training and MLB in a future stream. LeBum scored 16 in the third quarter. See how? Yeah, exactly. You like the over. Hurricanes money line. Canes have great numbers lately, just not getting the right results. Brenda Moore is not happy and probably strict about tonight's game. Lightning cruise so much during regular season. If you feel like that's a sneaky over. Devils first period. Capper showdown. What's up, guys? Philly saved my early bet yesterday. Also, Terry hit on the Wild plus Bruins and the Bruins money line. My guy, good luck, good job, good work. Yeah, my book you got 10. Yeah, then probably lean towards the over because that's where most spring training games.
You could parlay the Jays money line and the over together if you wanted.
No, I can't. I don't have it, but yeah, if you can, you can. That's why I'm really not touching spring training all that much. But the Blue Jackets are in Pittsburgh taking on the Penguins. This one's around a minus 310 line for the Penguins. 6.5 is your total. Where are you going with this one?
Both teams 4-1 in their last 5. Columbus leaning towards the over. Pittsburgh towards the under. Pittsburgh has won 9 in a row at home versus Columbus. This has not been a fun building for Columbus to go to. But the odds makers have accounted for that here. with the Penguins being a minus 310 favorite. It's pretty big here. In this game, I think Pittsburgh wins it, but I'm not taking regulation at minus 190, and I'm not taking the puck line minus 130. So for me, in this game, the only way I could look at it is putting Penguins money line in a parlay with something else. I know I've said it a few times already, the word parlay, but today's a parlay day for me. Just with some of these money lines, that's the only way you can really look at taking them, is parlaying them with another money line. But if someone wanted to look at Columbus plus 1.5, that's plus 110. I wouldn't really talk anybody off that, but I don't know. I think Penguins win this game, and if you take the plus 1.5, you could lose in an empty netter with seconds to go, and that always sucks. So for me, if you're looking at a single bet for this game, it's a pass. If you're looking for something, I would use Penguins in a parlay with something else.
That's fair. That's fair.
If Jari's in net.
No, yeah, that works.
They are playing tomorrow against Buffalo. So most likely, I would assume Jari would play tonight, and they would put DeSmith against Buffalo tomorrow. But you never know.
That's fair. That's fair. Back to the chat. Play over in Royals. Yes, that's probably the play. Every time people sit out in the NBA, I take the opposite team, and the team that sat players not only covers but wins. Shake my head. It's called an overreaction. Yes, it is. Not touching Peng's game. Shake right now. Pass. There you go. The other BJs. Yes. So you're following my parfait, Terry. His parlay. Oh,
sorry, I had to sneeze.
You're good.
I'm following
his parlay.
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess so.
Man, I got lucky yesterday. Rantanen, first goal scorer. I had 5 units on McKinnon to score, and he scored in overtime. There you go. My run line on Yanks Blue Jays is minus 1.5 plus 105 Blue Jays. There you go. Keep running with it. The Rangers are in New Jersey taking on the Devils. Rangers 146 favorite, total of 6 in this game. Where are you looking on this one, Terry?
This one, goalies matter. Goalies matter in this one, at least for the Rangers side. The Rangers 4-1 in their last 5, 4 over, 3 under. The Devils 1-4 in their last 5, 4 over, 2 under. The Rangers have won 5 in a row in New Jersey, and in the last 10, 7 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. So I like the over in this game, but I don't really like the over as much if it's just Shesterkin in it. I'd rather see Georgiev for the over here. Georgiev is coming off a shutout in his last game, which is shocking. Very shocking. Maybe the Rangers go back to him here, but probably not. The only confirmed goalie as of today is Semyon Varlamov for the Islanders. Yuck. So other than that, no other confirmed goalies. So,
hey, sometimes you just got to play with what you got. So it happens, and we just don't have anything yet. Wait for the goalie updates. There you go. Peanut parfait. No.
Oh, we do have more goalies confirmed. Sorry. Korpisalo for Columbus. Oof. And Jari is confirmed for Pittsburgh, so I'll definitely like Pittsburgh there.
There you go. The Blues are in the nation's capital, taking on the Capitals. Minus 135 are the Caps. 6 is your total. Thoughts on this game?
The Blue?
The Blues. You know what?
Well, okay, so the Blue, I hate the Blues. I hate them. And they're 2, 4, and 3 in their last 9. They've actually now fallen to a wild card spot. So what I've been saying for the last month or so is that I want the Wild to face Nashville in the playoffs in the first round. Mm-hmm. Ideally, the standings exactly as it is right now. Wild in second, Nashville in third is exactly what I want. Wild get home ice. They face Nashville. Let Colorado and the Blues. Yeah, let Colorado and the Blues fight each other. and we'll deal with whoever survives that. But if it's, yes, Nashville beat the Wild last game on Mikko Koivu retirement night, but the Wild were in a slump. They're not anymore. And with Fleury, like, the Wild are going to be a different team going forward. They're going to look like they did earlier in the season. But yeah, here in this game, Blues are not playing very well. Washington 7-1-1 in their last 9, 7 over, 2 under. The Caps are scoring right now. The Blues have had success in Washington, 3-1-1 in the last 5, but obviously they haven't played for a while. I like the Caps here. Vitek Vanacek is also likely, which pretty much means confirmed. I'm not sure who will be a net for the Blues, but Husso has been letting in goals, and Binnington, well, he's Binnington. So I like the Caps in this spot, and I like their team total over 3.5 plus 100. I think asking them to get to 4 goals is not too much to ask. How they've been playing lately.
There you go. There you go. Devils team total over. Caps team total over. So a bunch of team totals for Nick, and AJ's got the blue.
Ooh.
Hey, if he got the blue, he's got the Blues. Flyers and the Red Wings in this star-studded matchup. Red Wings are around a 140 favorite, total of 6. How about this game?
Nothing in this game as of right this moment, but this is a Flyers spot. Flyers 4-3-1 in their last 8. Detroit 1-6-1 in their last 8. Flyers 4-1-1 in their last 6 in Detroit. 1 over, 6 under, 1 landed on 6. So for some reason, Philly comes to Detroit. They win a low-scoring game. I know most people looking at the Red Wings right now are like a low-scoring game. So I'm not taking the under, even though these two teams heavily trend under when they face each other here. But the Flyers are the better team right now in my view. So I would take them at the plus price here. However, they're not really a team I enjoy backing. So because I have quite a few other plays, I may not get to this. We'll have to see what happens throughout the day.
That's fair. 1-800. Nope. We didn't play it for a certain reason. There's another game later that we're going to play it for.
Oh, hopefully this next one.
Well, no, and the Wild don't play, so I guess we couldn't have played it for that. The Senators are in Long Island taking on the Islanders. 210 favorites are the Isles, 5.5. You're going to tell me the Isles money line, and we're just going to roll with it, right? Or puck line, actually, because it's 210.
Well, I'll give you the stats here. Ottawa 1-4 in their last 5 and not playing too well. The Islanders 5-1-1 in their last 7, so playing pretty well, except for their last game when they lost to Philadelphia, which is a disgrace. But anyways, Islanders 5-1 in their last 6 at home versus Ottawa, 4 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. Islanders the better team here, but after what I saw against Philadelphia, I don't really trust them here, and there's no way the Islanders should be minus 200 favorites or more, really at all. So if you're looking at it number-wise, the value is with the Senators here at plus 175, but I will not be on it. And especially with Varlamov and net, yeah, the Senators, if someone made me play in this game, I would take the Senators.
That's fair. Nick, bum fight. Yeah, that was for the last game. That was not for the Islanders game. Nick's got the Islanders puck line. Not really shocker there. But he doesn't back his team all that often. 2022, 2023 Stanley Cup champions. That's fair. No, that's going to be the Buffalo Sabres, so get out of here.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Hey. If we have Owen Power up next year, we're winning the entire thing.
No. We still need more time.
Fine.
Maybe you might flirt with a playoff spot, but that would be an improvement.
Hey, I would be all right with them getting into the playoffs. That would be fun to see. We'll be seeing them in like 4 weeks or something. We'll be seeing them. I think it's April 8th against Carolina. So that should be fun. The Golden Knights are in Winnipeg taking on the Jets. Jets 155 favorites, total of 6 for this game. Your thoughts on this one?
My thoughts on this one is that one of these teams is not making the playoffs.
Neither of them are.
The other one may not make the playoffs either, but I think the Jets have a better chance of making the playoffs than the Golden Knights. And the Golden Knights are currently in a playoff spot as I say this. But Vegas is not playing well. 2-6 in their last 8. 4 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Winnipeg 5-2 in their last 7. 5 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. All time, Vegas has come to Winnipeg 5 times. Winnipeg is 4-0-1. So they did lose 1 game in overtime. Otherwise, they beat Vegas the other 4 games. We should be getting Brossoit in net for Vegas tonight. He has struggled heavily. So I like the Jets here. And I also would like the Jets team total over. Which I don't know if I sent it to you or not.
I sent in what I sent in. I put in what you sent in. So
yes, Winnipeg team total over 3.5 minus 106. I like the Jets to score goals here against Brossoit and the Golden Knights, and Vegas is just not playing well right now. So
yeah. I mean, Vegas is going to find out this year that they can't make the playoffs every single year. So that's just how it is. Fax occupancy. Yeah, I agree. St. Bonnie's plus 3.5. There you go. Too many injuries in Vegas. Over 6. Nick likes the over in that game. That's fine. 4 more games, Harry. 4 more games. You get the Oilers and the Stars going up against each other. Stars 120 home favorites, total of 6. Where are we going with this one?
Edmonton 5-0-1 in their last 6. 4 over, 2 under. Actually, hold on. 5-0-1. Yeah, because they lost in overtime yesterday. Dallas 2-4 in their last 6. Dallas 7-3 in the last 10 meetings in Dallas against Edmonton. The last 4 have gone under. This is a Dallas spot for me. Dallas has had success here against Edmonton. Edmonton played last night against Colorado, and now they're coming to Dallas to face the Stars. I like the Stars here. You can get their money line at minus 120 or minus 125 at my book here. But I think the Stars are their play here.
I like it. Keep rolling. Let's roll with Dallas tonight. He likes the Oilers over 6 as well. There, roll with it, Nick. Roll with it. The San Jose Sharks are in Calgary taking on the Flames. Flames a slight 305 favorite, total of 6. How many goals are the Flames going to beat the Sharks by?
Maybe 0. The Sharks 3-2-1 in their last 6, not playing too bad. Calgary 4-1-1 in their last 6, playing pretty good. But the Sharks,
they're playing pretty good. And I want to mention, what was one of those losses? They lost to the Buffalo Sabres. All right, keep rolling.
Yeah, because they were looking ahead to the next game because nobody cares about facing the Buffalo Sabres. But
they didn't even put a goal up against the Sabres.
Yeah, it went to overtime. Congratulations, Tim. We'll all give your congratulations.
David Tchaikovsky.
Sabres won a game.
Shout out.
Let's all give Tim a round of applause. Everyone in the chat, just
they've won a bunch though. Anyways, go ahead, keep rolling.
The Sharks 5-1 in their last 6 trips to Calgary. So for some reason, they win when they come to Calgary. The Flames minus 305. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. So people always say don't parlay big favorites together. If you parlay Pittsburgh money line and Calgary money line together, it's minus 141. So yeah, that makes sense. Don't parlay these two together. It's not even minus 140. So this one, the Sharks, I don't know. The Flames, obviously everyone looks at this and the Flames should smash the Sharks. but the Flames should have smashed Buffalo, and they didn't. So this one's kind of a pass right here.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That 100% makes sense. We'll head back to the comments. Yes, the Flames lost to the Sabres. There you go. Yay, occupancy, give me some claps. There you go. We'll keep on rolling. Here it is. I'll before I introduce it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Here is your 1-800 gambler play of a game of the day. Just because these two teams are booty cheeks, but that's not the point. You get a pick'em between the Kraken and the Coyotes. Total is 6 in this game. Bum fight, Terry. Who you liking?
I really like the team in the spot. Seattle 2-4-1 in their last 7. Playing Kraken hockey. Coyotes 6-3 in their last 9. Not really playing Coyotes hockey. They've lost a couple recently, but still Arizona at home here against the Kraken. I'm going with the Yotes. The Yotes have been making money lately. Actually, hold on a second. What is the Yotes team total? What is the Yotes team total here? Because maybe relying on the Yotes just
3.5 is a plus 125.
3.5. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can get 2.5. Oh yeah, 3.5 plus 1.
I doubt it because they're favorites, or no, they're not favorites anymore.
3.5. Yeah, I don't know. I would lean with that, but relying on the Yotes to score 4 is kind of a lot.
Yes.
But the Kraken are the Kraken, so
they are the Kraken. That is indeed the Seattle Kraken are the Kraken. So yeah, you nailed that one.
Yotes money line for me in this one.
Yotes. Coyotes. Yes, Coyotes. Let's have some fun with the Yotes tonight. Final game of the night, Terry. The Smashville Predators are in LA taking on the Kings. Kings are minus 115, total of 6. Final game of the night. Where are you rolling?
One of these teams is better than the other one. One of these teams is going, one of these teams is going to make the playoffs because they are in a shitty ass division. Sorry for starting, but yeah, they're in a bad division, and they're making it basically because of luck. Nashville 7-2 in their last 9, 6 over 3 under. LA 2-3-1 in their last 6. Not playing too well, to be honest. 1 over, 4 under, 1 landed on 6. Nashville 5-1 in their last 6 trips to LA. Yes, Nashville's in the back-to-back. Yes, it may very well be Riddick and net, but this Predators team is hot right now. They're scoring, and they've had success in LA. LA is stinking up the building right now, hanging on to a playoff spot. They're hanging on for dear life in a playoff spot. I like the Preds here. I think the Preds are the spot here, plus money.
There you go. Plus money with the Smashville Predators to end the night for Terry. That is the complete slate for today. Good job. We made it through 4 NBA and 11 hockey in 44 minutes. So good work. Before we do a little bit of recapping and everything, of course, some housekeeping work. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. I believe we just hit over 1750, so trying to reach 1800. Let's see if we could do 1800 by, say, opening day baseball. That could be an idea. It's only 50 subscribers, and it's, April 7th. So let's get to 1800 by opening day. So make sure you guys, and YouTube kind of snitched on you guys. They say about 40% of people who watch aren't actually subscribed. So just do it. Just do it. It's free. And if you don't want to do it anymore, unsubscribe and leave. That's fine. Check out all the links in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, the EarleSportsBets.com website, and the ESB Shorts is all linked down below. So just check them all out, along with Terry's show, Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. That is linked in the description below and probably going to be in the chat in about 10 seconds flat.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check him out. He's at 4:30 every single day. Not every single day, Monday through Saturday. He goes over the complete NHL slate with all of his friends. So go ahead, make sure you check out that. And then make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. We're not part of it yet in terms of the ESB show. Working on a couple of things, but there's 5 shows for it. You got Sean Higgs at noon. You got Allie Burns and Morning Wood. Last Week Standing starts today. That's at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock for Just Parleys. 3 o'clock for the Scott and Scott show. And the main event of the day, 5 o'clock, game time decision with me, Nick, and Lenny. A little bit of recapping for today. Only one play in the NBA for me, taking the Milwaukee Bucks. I got him at 5.5, 6 area. They're up to 7.5. I would still take them there. Some college baseball plays for you guys. I'm taking Liberty at home versus Wake Forest. I'm taking UCF there against Florida State. So an in-state rivalry, taking the smaller school. And I'm taking Earle Roberts plus 183 at home versus Oklahoma State, because in-state rivalry, smaller school, and Earle Roberts.
Because their name's Earle, that's why you're taking them.
No, they are in Oklahoma, and it's an in-state rivalry, and I've been playing stuff like that all year. And I've been cashing on it. And like, what were some of the ones? Mercer, when they played Georgia Tech, and there's been a couple of scenarios this year where I've been grabbing the smaller schools in an in-state rivalry at home at plus money, and I've been pretty profitable doing that. So gonna ride with Liberty, UCF, and Earle Roberts in college baseball. Yes, there's your link. Have a good day, guys. You too, AJ's. Nick today is on the Hurricanes. He's on the Oilers Stars over. He's on Devils team total over, Capitals team total over, Islanders puck line, and the Vegas Winnipeg over. Terry, what are you rolling with today?
I have to remember everything I sent to you. Let me quickly bring it up here. So my free baseball play of the day, obviously, is the Blue Jays minus 1.5. If you're not comfortable taking them on the run line, I would not argue with putting their money line in a parlay, which I'll be doing myself. For hockey, Washington team total over 3.5. Tampa Bay money line. Tampa Bay, Carolina under 5.5. Winnipeg team total over 3.5. Dallas money line. Arizona money line, and Nashville money line.
Right on. That is everything for today's slate. We'll be back tomorrow morning around 10:30 a.m. with me and Nick for another episode of the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to wrap it up for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets. In whatever sport you're betting today, NBA, college basketball, NHL, college baseball, all that good stuff, spring training baseball, Russian table tennis, whatever you guys are betting, good luck in it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow